Miss Margella, man, Miss Margella, girl. Jumping in front of the car, drive too fast, don't even know what it's worth. I got plenty of niggas that could be a star, they just gotta put in some work. My car move like a Avenger. Put my seat back, still good first. I got plenty of cigarettes, but I'm not gonna.
Hi you guys, welcome back to the 12 days of Pilates. My name is Leike. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel. It is officially day number 9, so we are back with the 45-minute full body workouts. I'm really hoping that this equals 45 minutes. Something about bringing it to my mat at home shortens up the routine. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm not listening to music while I'm doing it. But yeah, you'll need a Pilates ball and a set of 3-pound dumbbells today. But as you guys know, props will always be optional when you're working with me. Feel free to get the work done without it. But we are gonna meet me on your back whenever you're ready today. You can grab that Pilates ball, grab one of those dumbbells. You can bring it over to, let's go that right side to start. Again, just somewhere where you can reach it on your back, and then you can go ahead and swing those feet around to the front side of your mat. Go ahead and lay it down on your back. Legs can be long and strong, otherwise knees can be bent, feet can be flat. Whatever feels best for you guys. As you guys know, I do have a few playlists linked down below in the description, so if you want to throw on a playlist of mine, a playlist of yours, now would be a good time to press play. And then we can float that Pilates ball in between the knees. Send that left hand to your heart, that right hand to your belly whenever you're ready. We'll take a big inhale through the nose as you float those eyes shut. Let's take a big exhale through the mouth as you start to come into those intentions for the first time today, whatever that means for you. If you don't have an intention, you can always steal mine. Mine's to feel grounded on my mat, present in my body. Once you have that intention, let's seal it with another deep inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Good. Whenever you're ready, you can start to float those eyes open. We'll go ahead and place that Pilates ball underneath that left foot. And then that right foot can stay heavy on your mat. We'll reach on for that 3-pound weight on the right. Take a big exhale as you curl to press it up and over the chest. That right arm starts long and strong. And then you can float that left hand behind your left ear. That elbow goes nice and wide. Big inhale through the nose. You pull that low belly up and in. You get heavy through that low back. Let's take a big exhale through the mouth as you curl it up through the head, neck, and shoulders. You sweep that right arm long and strong. A big inhale as you send it back to your mat with control. Take a big exhale as you curl it up through the chest. You sweep that right arm down. Big inhale as you pull it back to your mat. Get squeezing into the belly, pulling the ribs down to the hips. Let's relax the shoulders back and down. You're here for 3. Good. You're going to add that march on the right in 2. Beautiful. Last one. Big exhale as you lift. Big inhale as you lower. Let's add that march on the right. Big exhale as you take it up. You march to that right knee. You sweep that right arm down. Big inhale as everything comes back. Take a big exhale as you squeeze it up. Big inhale as you pull it back. Good. Squeezing into the belly. You stay heavy through that left heel. Finding that stability through the left as you find some motion on the right. Good. You're going to squeeze it up here for 2. Staying heavy through that low back as you work. To imprint that spine. Last one. Big exhale as you squeeze it up to march. Big inhale as you lower. Good. Next time you march to the right, let's roll it out on the left. Big exhale as you squeeze it up. Take a big inhale as you pull everything in and down. Take a big exhale as you squeeze everything up and out. Beautiful. Squeezing into the belly. Let's reach through the toes on the left. Keep that right foot flexed. Good. You're here for 3. You're going to add that rainbow at the top in 2. Beautiful. Right knee stacking over that hip. Last one. Big exhale as you squeeze it up. Let's hold it here. Inhale as you draw that right arm over that right knee. Big exhale as you bring it back to the outside of that right quad. Inhale as you pull everything back through center. That right foot finds your mat. Exhale as you march to the right to roll it out on the left. Inhale as you find that rainbow. Exhale, find the outside. Inhale as you pull it back. Good. Exhale as you squeeze it up to roll it out. Big inhale as you rainbow. Exhale as you find the right. Good. You're going to be here for 2. Squeezing into the belly, starting to build some heat here. Last one. Big inhale as you pull it back. Big exhale as you squeeze it up, just hold. Good. You're going to take a big inhale as you reach that right leg up. Let's take that dumbbell behind that right knee between the palms. Good. Take a big inhale as you sweep that right leg down. You pull that left leg in. Let's reach that dumbbell up and overhead. Take a big exhale as you sweep that right leg up to reach that left leg out. You circle behind that right knee. Good. Inhale as you lower to reach it back. Big exhale as you lift to reach it out. Good. Inhale as you lower to reach it back. Big exhale as you lift. You circle behind the right. Last 2. Good. Using the breath, squeezing into the belly. You're going to hold that lift in 1. Take a big exhale as you lift, just hold. Good. Take a big inhale through the nose. You're going to roll that left leg in, bend into that right knee. Let's find that dumbbell between the palms. Take a big exhale as you roll it out to reach it up. You circle behind the right. Good. Inhale as you pull it back in front. Big exhale as you squeeze it up, you circle behind the right, rolling it out on the left as you reach it up on the right. Good. Option to ditch that Pilates ball if it's not going to work for you. You're here for 2. Good. You're going to hold that dumbbell between the palms in 1. Take a big exhale as you reach everything out. Big inhale as you pull it back through center, just hold. Let's take a big exhale as you lift through the chest to reach that left leg out. Take a big inhale as you reach to the right. You pull that left knee in. Good. Exhale as you switch. Inhale as you switch. Let's stay heavy through that low back. You reach to the toes for 3. Good. You breathe through it, last 2. You got knees to the chest in 1. Inhale as you hug the knees into the chest. Send your head back heavy. Good. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. All right, good news. You can grab that Pilates ball in between the hands. Let's stitch that dumbbell over to that left side. Goal post the arms whenever you're ready. Inhale as you drop the knees over to the right. Good, you're out of the right. We just have to repeat that over on the left. Take a big exhale as you bring the knees up and over to the left. Just loosening up that low back, taking a second here to come back to the breath. All right. So whenever you're ready, you can take that Pilates ball underneath that right foot. I know, you guys, this is kind of intense, but we're going to get through it together. So underneath that right foot, and then you'll reach down on that left side this time. Take a big exhale as you curl to press it up on the left. You'll float that right hand behind that right ear. The elbow comes out nice and wide. Good, big inhale through the nose. You pull that low belly up and in. You get heavy through your low back. Let's take a big exhale through the mouth. As you curl it up to the head, neck, and shoulders, you sweep that left arm down. Good, big inhale as you pull everything back. Take a big exhale as you sweep it down to lift. Good, inhale as you lower to pull it back. Big exhale as you sweep it down to lift. You're squeezing into the belly, staying heavy through both the feet to start. Reaching through the fingertips, let's relax those shoulders back and down. Good, spreading the collarbone here for 2. You're gonna add that march on the left in 1. Big inhale as you lower with control. Take a big exhale as you squeeze it up to march on the left. You stay heavy through the right. Big inhale as you lower to find your mat. Take a big exhale as you squeeze it up to march. Good, let's flex the left toes back to the face. That left knee stacking on top of that hip at the top. Good, that ankle moving in line with that knee. You're here for 3. Good, squeezing into the belly, finding some control as you move. Last 2. You're gonna add that roll to reach on the right in 1. Take a big exhale as you march it up. Big inhale as you lower to find your mat. Good, exhale as you march to sweep it down. You roll it out on the right. Take a big inhale as you pull that right leg in. You send everything back to your mat. Good, take a big exhale as you march on the left to roll on the right. Big inhale as you pull everything in and down. Good, take a big exhale as you reach everything up and out. Good, take a big exhale as you reach everything up and out. Good, squeezing into the belly, reaching through the toes on the right. Last 2. You hold it high in 1. Beautiful. Big exhale as you squeeze it up. You're going to find that rainbow at the top. You rainbow into the inside. Big exhale back to the outside. Inhale as you pull everything back to your mat. Big exhale as you squeeze it up. Good. Rainbow that left knee at the top. Exhale back to the left. Inhale back through center. Good. You're here for 2. Beautiful. Let's breathe through it. You're almost out of the belly. Last 1. Big inhale as you pull it back. Big exhale as you squeeze it up. Just hold. Take a big inhale as you find that dumbbell behind the left knee. Take a big exhale as you take that dumbbell overhead. You sweep that left leg down. Pull that right leg in. Good. Inhale as you reach through the right. You sweep it up on the left. Big inhale as you take it down. You pull it in. Good. Big exhale as you lift through the chest. You circle behind the left. Inhale as you pull it in. You sweep it down. Good. Big exhale as you roll to reach it out. You're here for 1. Squeezing into the belly, finding some tension on that right side. Beautiful. Last lift right here. Big exhale as you squeeze it up. Just lift, just hold. Good. Inhale as you circle in front of that left knee. You're going to pull that right leg in, bend into the left, send your head back heavy. Good. Big exhale as you lift to reach everything up and out. Take a big inhale as you find the front side of that left knee. You send everything back to your mat. Good. Exhale as you lift to reach. Big inhale as you pull it in to find your mat. You're here for 3. Good. Waking up that deep core, really finding some length through the toes. Big exhale as you lift. Last 1. Inhale as you circle behind the left. Pull it back to your mat. Just hold. Good. Big exhale as you lift through the chest. You're going to roll it out on the right. Take a big inhale as you pull that right knee in. Let's reach through the left. Good. Big exhale as you switch. Big inhale as you switch. You hold that lift through the chest. Stay heavy through that low back. You're here for 3. Good. Always the option to ditch that ball. Last 2. Good. You reach through the left for 1. Exhale as you pull that left knee in. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Send your head back heavy. Big inhale through the nose. Good. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, you guys are out in the belly. You should be nice and warm by now. We'll go ahead and take that dumbbell over to the right. You can take that Pilates ball in the hands. Go ahead and cactus the arms, elbows come out nice and wide. Find that goal post, palms face up. You'll take a big inhale through the nose as you drop the knees to the right. Let's gently take that gaze to the left. Good. Feeling that release through the low back. Take a big exhale as you bring the knees back through center. Let's drop the knees over to the left. You take that gaze over to the right. Good. Then bringing it back through center again whenever you're ready. You'll take a big inhale through the nose as you prepare. A big exhale as you roll it up. Just meet me seated on your mat. All right, you guys, way to get after it. Honestly, that supine series took me out today. I taught it in class and I was like, honestly, I don't know who I thought I was when I programmed that, but it's done. We did it. That's all that matters. So whenever you're ready, you can take that dumbbell back to the top side of your mat. You are gonna stick with that Pilates ball. Meet me on that right forearm, right hip whenever you're ready. You'll have that Pilates ball in that left hand pressing down into your mat. So you're gonna have the hips in line with the heels, knees are slightly out in front, right elbows underneath that right shoulder. Cool? All right, big inhale through the nose as you float that waistline up and away from your mat. Let's take a big exhale through the mouth as you press down into that left palm. You lift through the hips. Let's open the knees. Good. You got heels together, toes apart. Take a big inhale as you lower to close. Take a big exhale as you lift to open. Good. Squeezing through the glutes. Let's press the hips forward. Find that full extension at the top. Squeezing into the belly, finding that lift through the waistline. Think about reaching through the crown of the head. I want you to keep it out of that right shoulder. Good. Press down into that left palm if you need extra support here for 3. Beautiful. You squeeze it up to lift for 2. You're going to reach that left arm high in 1. Big exhale as you take it up. Inhale as you reach that left arm high. Big exhale as you find your mat. Inhale as you lower to close. Good. Exhale as you lift to open. Inhale, reach that left arm high. Exhale, find your mat. Inhale, lower to close. Good. You're going to be here for 3. I'm not even going to lie. We're really going to get into the glutes here for 2. Beautiful. You're going to hold that reach at the top in 1. Big exhale as you squeeze it up to open. Inhale as you reach to the left. Good. Exhale as you bring that left hand back to your mat. Inhale as you reach that left arm. Let's reach that left leg out. Take a big exhale as you pull everything in and down. Good. Inhale as you reach everything out. Big exhale as you pull everything in. Good. Let's try to find some rotation through the shoulders. That twist through the belly. Good. Hips stay open towards me. Last 2. Good. You're going to hold that reach in 1. Big exhale as you reach, just hold. Big inhale as you drop that right hip to your mat. Pull that left knee to that left elbow. Good. Big exhale as you lift to reach everything up and out. Big inhale as you lower to pull everything in and down. You're squeezing into the glutes, squeezing into the waist. Good. You're only here for 2. You're going to hold it high in 1. Big exhale as you lift to reach. Inhale as you lower to tap that left foot to your mat. Take a big exhale as you lift. Big inhale as you lower. I'm only laughing because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Last 3. Squeeze into the waistline to lift. Squeeze into the glutes. Last 2. Beautiful. You lift here for 1. Big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Get heavy through the inside of that left foot. Option to step that right foot behind the left. Option to stay heavy through that right knee. Take a big inhale as you rotate the shoulders down to your mat. So you're going to roll that Pilates ball back. Big exhale as you pull it forward. Inhale as you reach it up. Good. So the back side of your hand finds that Pilates ball as you roll it back. Big exhale, pull it forward. You find the palm. Reach it up. Last 2. Good. Really getting into the waistline. Really waking up that side body. Last 1. Good. Big exhale, reach it up. Just hold, just pulse. You're up and down an inch for 4. Good. Stay with me. You're almost there. Last 3. You breathe through it. Let it help you. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale, drop the hips. You bend into the knees. Let's ditch that Pilates ball on the left. Meet me on that right forearm. Good. Big inhale as you windmill that left arm up and over. Create some space on the right. Let's find some length on the left. Take a big exhale as you windmill the arms forward. That right arm comes up and over. Create some space on the right. All right, and then we'll inhale as you drop the arms all the way down. We're gonna take that Pilates ball back to the top side of your mat. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this 4-point series. I think I taught this in one of the arms and abs challenge videos. So if you guys recognize this 4-point series, that's why, but repetition builds strength. So that's why we're here. We're gonna get after it together. Go ahead and grab one of those dumbbells. You're gonna meet me in that 4-point, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees whenever you're ready. You're gonna have that left hand flat on your mat. That right hand can have that 3-pound dumbbell. And then we'll take a big inhale through the nose. You pull that low belly up and in. Let's take a big exhale through the mouth as you reach that left leg back, get long and strong. Good. Inhale as that left knee pulls in. Take a big exhale as you reach it out. Good. Try to keep the hips square down to your mat. That belly's pulled up and in. You're squeezing into the belly, squeezing into the glutes, staying heavy on the right. Find some motion on the left. Last 3. Good. You're going to add that row on the right side in 2. Squeezing everything up and out in 1. Take a big exhale as you reach. Take a big inhale, pull that left knee in. Good, exhale as you reach through the left. You're gonna row through the right. Big inhale, everything comes in and down. Big exhale, everything comes up and out. Good, so you're squeezing into the belly. You're heavy through that left palm, heavy through that right knee. Let's find some control. Good, finding that power on the way up. Finding that control on the way back to your mat. You squeeze it up for 2. You're gonna glue that right elbow to that waistline in 1. Take a big exhale as you squeeze it up. I want you to tuck that right elbow in nice and tight. Inhale as you open that right forearm to your mat, you pull that left heel in. Good, exhale as you close that right forearm, you reach it out. Big inhale as you open to pull it in. Good, exhale as you close to reach it out. Inhale, open to pull it in. Good, you're only here for 2. Let's start to wake up the back side of that right shoulder. Good, last one. Exhale as you open, just hold. Take a big inhale as you reach that right arm to the right. You reach the left toes back. Good, big exhale as you pull everything in. Big inhale as you reach everything out. Good, relaxing the shoulders back and down. Spread through the collarbones. Get into the lats. Last 2. Beautiful, last one. Inhale as you reach it out, just hold. You're gonna drop the right fingertips, left toes to your mat. Take a big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you reach that right arm underneath the left. You thread the needle. Take a big exhale as you roll it back to reach it out. Good, inhale as you lower to tap everything down. Big exhale as you squeeze it up to lift. Inhale as you reach it underneath the left. Bend into that left elbow just slightly. Exhale as you press that left palm, you lift through the chest to roll it back to reach. Good, again, using your own range of motion, working at your own pace. Moving with your breath, taking what works for you, leaving what doesn't. Good, last 2. Really waking up that back side of the body, really finding some length through the fingertips and toes. Last one. Inhale as you reach it through, big exhale as you row to reach it back, just hold, just pulse. That right arm with that left leg, you're up and down an inch for 4. That right hand finds your mat in 3. Good, all you gotta do is find that push up in 2. Last one, inhale, that right hand finds your mat. Take a big inhale as you drop the chest. Take a big exhale as you press. Good, elbows stay in nice and tight. See if you can tap the nose down to your mat as you let that left leg float. Good, hips stay square, belly stays pulled up and in. You drop the chest here for 4. Good, squeezing into the belly, letting that left leg lift for 3. You meet me at the top in 2. You tuck the toes on the right in 1. Inhale as you lower, take a big exhale as you press. Let's tuck the toes on the right. Big inhale as you prepare, big exhale as you press it up. You lift through the hips, hold that reach on the left. Inhale as you shift it forward, you got left knee to nose. Take a big exhale as you pike to reach it back, just hold. Good, inhale as you drop that right knee to your mat. Big exhale as you squeeze it up to lift. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, press it back, pike to reach. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, pike to reach. Good, finding some control as you lower to tap that right knee. Exhale as you squeeze it up to lift. Inhale, left knee to nose. Exhale, pike to reach. Last one. Exhale, squeeze it up. Just find that left knee to nose. Exhale as you pike to reach. Good, inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, press it away. You're only here for 2. You step that left foot through in 1. Big inhale as you step that left foot between the hands. Get heavy through that left heel before you lift through the chest. Big exhale as you meet me in that low lunge. Good, so you're gonna have that dumbbell in the right. That left hand finds that left ear. That elbow goes nice and wide. Take a big inhale through the nose. You pull that belly up and in. Relax the shoulders back and down. Exhale as you press it up. Big inhale as you lower. Good, holding that low lunge. See if you can sink it even deeper right here. Last 4. Squeezing into the belly, pulling the ribs to the hips for 3. Good, you stand it up in 2. Last one. Exhale as you press, inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press to stand. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you hinge to reach it back. Inhale as you lift through the chest to curl. Exhale, stand to press. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, hinge to reach. Inhale, curl to lift. Exhale, stand to press. Good, squeezing into the belly. Finding some length on the right as you stay heavy through the left. Last 3. Beautiful, you're gonna hold that hinge on the right in 2. Last one, exhale as you hinge to reach on the right, just hold. Take a big inhale through the nose as you lift through the chest, you twist to the left. Take a big exhale as you bring it back to that hinge. Inhale as you step it in to find that curl. Good, big exhale as you reach it out. Inhale, lift through the chest to twist. Exhale, back through center. Inhale, step it in. Exhale, reach it out. Inhale, lift to twist. Exhale, back through center. Inhale, step it in. Exhale, reach it out. To twist. Good, you guys. I cannot believe how insane this series is. It is all up in that left glute right now. Last 2. Good, exhale as you lift to twist. You're gonna hold that lift and twist in 1. Big exhale, reach it out. Inhale, lift to twist, just hold. Exhale as you stand it up through center, you row that right arm in. Good, big inhale as you punch it out to twist. Big exhale, row it in through center. Inhale, punch it out to twist. Good, you're finding some length in that twist. Finding that row up through center. That right elbow stays in nice and tight. You're here for 2. Beautiful, last one. Exhale as you squeeze it up and in, just hold. Take a big inhale as you open that right forearm to the front side of your mat. You drop into that low lunge. Exhale as you close it back to that midline. You stand it up. Good, driving into the left to stand. Inhale as you lower to open. Exhale as you close to stand. Good, last 2. You're gonna hold it low in 1. Inhale as you lower. Let's keep that right arm out, flip that right palm up. Big exhale as you reach it out, you lift through that left heel. Inhale as you lower to pull it in. Big exhale as you lift to serve it out. Good, relaxing the shoulders, squeezing through the belly. Shoulders should be stacked over the hips for 2. Beautiful, you lift here for 1. Inhale as you lower, just pull everything in. You're gonna frame that left foot, step it back to meet the right. You're in that high plank. Take a big exhale as you pike through the hips, reach that right hand back to meet that left ankle. Big inhale back through center. Take a big exhale as you row to reach to the right. Inhale, send the hips to the heels, you sweep it down. Good, big exhale as you pull it back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, pike to reach. Inhale, high plank. Open to the right. Send the hips to the heels, you sweep it down. Good, exhale, press it forward. Find your mat. Pike to reach, high plank, open to the right, sweep it back, good. Let's keep that lift through that waistline on the left. That belly's pulled up and in as you pike. Inhale, high plank, open to the right, last one. Exhale, send it back, you find your mat, just hold. You're in that high plank, squeezing into the belly, just holding here for 4. Good, pulling the ribs down to the hips for 3. Pressing through the heels, relaxing the shoulders back and down for 2. Good, you meet me at your mat in 1. Big inhale, drop the knees nice and wide, big toes come to touch. Let's drop the chest. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, whenever you're ready, feel free to lift through the chest. Take whatever you need right here. Option to towel off, the option to grab some water. I'm just gonna flip around so you guys can see the upper body work on that left side. So if you wanna meet me in that opposite facing direction, you'll have that dumbbell in the left hand, you'll have that right hand flat on your mat. You'll take a big inhale through the nose, you pull that low belly up and in. Make sure you're set up in that strong foundation. Hands should be about shoulder width, knees should be about hip distance. Then take a big exhale as you reach it back on the right. We're gonna take a big inhale as you pull that right knee in, you find some control. Good, exhale as you reach it back on the right. We stay heavy through the left this time around, squeezing into the belly, starting to ground down into your mat, finding some stability, finding some control. Good, reaching through the toes on the right, last 3. Good, you're gonna find that row on the left in 2. Good, everything comes up and out in 1. Big inhale, pull that right knee in. Take a big exhale as you row through the left, you reach to the right. Good, inhale as everything finds your mat. Take a big exhale as you squeeze it in. Let's keep it nice and tight. Good, that left elbow squeezing into that side body. That right leg still reaching back long and strong. You're here for 4. Good, starting to ground into that left knee, right palm for 3. Beautiful, let's find that intention, last 2. Last 1, big exhale as you squeeze it up to reach it back, just hold. You're gonna glue that left elbow to your waistline. Exhale as you open that left forearm to your mat, you pull that right heel in. Big inhale as you reach everything out to close that left forearm to that midline. Exhale as you open to pull it in. Good, inhale as you close to reach. Exhale, open to pull it in. Good, that belly's pulled up and in. You're squeezing into the glutes. Finding that hamstring on the right. Finding that rear delt on the left. So last 2. You hold it open and in 1. Big exhale as you hold it open and in. Take a big inhale as you reach that left hand to the left. You reach the right toes back. Good, exhale as everything pulls in. Take a big inhale as you reach everything out. Good, just reaching through the fingertips and toes. Squeezing into the belly. Finding some stability here for 2. Good, you're gonna hold that reach in 1. Relax those shoulders. Big exhale as you reach it out. Inhale as you drop the left fingertips, right toes. Take a big exhale as you lift. Good, inhale as you thread the needle underneath that right arm. Big exhale as you row it back to reach. Inhale as you lower to tap. Big exhale as you lift. Inhale, thread the needle. Exhale, row it back to reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, release, squeezing into the belly. Using your own range of motion. Again, working with that breath and not against it. Last 2. Taking that gaze with you, pressing up through the right as you lift through the chest. Last 1. Good, exhale as you press it up, just pulse everything out. Good, that left arm with that right leg, you're up and down an inch for 4. That left hand finds your mat in 3. We take that push up in 2. You hold that reach to the right in 1. Inhale, that left hand finds your mat. Let's drop the chest. Big exhale as you press. Good, just finding that push up, keeping that belly pulled up and in. See if you can tap the nose down to your mat, elbows staying nice and tight. Good, try not to let them flare out. You're here for 2. Good, you hold it at the top in 1. Big exhale as you press, just hold. Let's tuck the toes on the left. Big inhale as you prepare. Take a big exhale as you pike through the hips. You hold that reach on the right. Big inhale as you shift it forward, right knee to nose. Good, big exhale as you pike to reach it back. Inhale as you lower, tap that left knee to your mat. Big exhale as you lift. Inhale, shift it forward, right knee to nose. Big exhale, pike to reach. Inhale as you lower, tap that left knee. Good, squeezing into the belly. Biceps frame the ears at the top. Last one. Exhale as you lift. Just inhale, shift it forward, right knee to nose. Big exhale, pike to reach it back. Good, you're here for 3. Keeping that belly pulled up and in, you step it through in 2. Last one, exhale as you step that right foot between the hands. Get heavy through that right palm before you lift through the chest. Take a big exhale, lift through the chest. You meet me in that low lunge. So you'll have that weight at that left shoulder. Right hand finds that right ear, elbow comes out nice and wide. Inhale, relax the shoulders back and down, pull your belly up and in. Big exhale, press through the left. Inhale as you lower. Good, so you're in that low lunge, squeezing the belly up and in. That left bicep finding that left ear at the top. You stand it up in 1. Inhale as you lower, big exhale as you press to stand. Inhale as you lower, pull it in. Exhale as you hinge to reach it back. Inhale as you pull it in to lift. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, hinge to reach. Good, find that length on the left. You find that curl as you lift through the chest. Stay heavy on the right. Beautiful, breathing through it for 2. You're gonna hold that hinge in 1. Big exhale, stand to press. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, hinge to reach, just hold. Take a big inhale as you lift through the chest, you twist to the right. Good, take a big exhale as you bring it back through center. Inhale, step that left foot in, you find that curl. Exhale, reach it out. Inhale, lift to twist. Exhale, back to that hinge. Inhale, step it in. Exhale, reach it out. Good, let that gaze follow that left hand. You're here for 4. Staying heavy through the right. Good, really burning out that right glute. Last 3. That left foot's just that kickstand. Beautiful, right elbow stays nice and wide. You're gonna hold that twist in 1. Exhale, step it in. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, lift to twist, just hold. Inhale as you bring it up to stand, you row that left arm in. Exhale as you twist to reach it out. Big inhale, stand to row it in. Good, exhale, twist to reach. Inhale, stand to row. You're here for 3. Finding that rotation through the shoulders, twist through the belly, last 2. Beautiful, last 1. Big exhale as you row it into stand, just hold. Big inhale as you lower to open that left forearm. Big exhale as you stand it up to close. Good, that left elbow stays in nice and tight. Again, you're waking up the back side of that left shoulder. Good, squeezing into the belly. Shoulders stay stacked over the hips. Last 2. You hold it low in 1. Inhale as you lower, just hold. Flip that left palm up. Big exhale as you reach that left hand out for that serve. You lift through that right heel. Inhale as you lower to pull it in. Exhale, lift to reach it out. Good, squeezing into the belly. Let's relax the shoulders. Good, you breathe through it, last 2. You reach it out to lift for 1. Inhale as you pull it in, just hold. Good, you're gonna send the hands down to frame that right foot. Exhale, step it back to meet the left. Good, take a big inhale as you reach that left hand back for that right ankle. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, open to the left. You send the hips to the heels, sweep it back. Inhale, press it forward. Find your mat. Exhale, pike to reach. Inhale, high plank. Open to the left. Hips to heels, sweep it back. Good, exhale, sweep it forward. Find your mat. Pike to reach. High plank. Open to the left. Again, moving at your own breath. Taking what works for you. Leaving what doesn't. Last 2. Inhale, find your mat. Open to the left. Hips to the heels. Exhale, press it forward. Find your mat. Good, last 1. You pike it back to reach. Final time, opening up to the left. You send the hips to the heels. Exhale, press it forward. Find your mat. Just hold, just hold. Good, squeezing into the belly. I want you to keep the shoulders in line with the hips. Everything's up and in. Good, let's corset the waist for 3. Good, you knit the ribs together for 2. You breathe through it, last 1. Good, inhale as you drop the knees nice and wide. Big toes come to touch. Let's drop the chest. Big inhale through the nose, relax the shoulders back and down. And take a second here. Big exhale through the mouth. All right, come back to those intentions. Come back to that breath, taking whatever you need, leaving whatever you don't. Hard part is out of the way. You can lift through the chest whenever you're ready, you guys. Way to get after it. We're gonna go ahead and take it to that side facing series. So you can go ahead and send that dumbbell back to the top side of your mat. We'll grab that Pilates ball. This time we'll have crown of the head to the left. You'll have toes over to the right. So once you guys have that Pilates ball, you'll meet me down on that left forearm, left hip. Hips are gonna be in line with the heels. Knees will be slightly out in front. That right hand will have that Pilates ball pressing down into your mat. And then you'll take a big inhale through the nose. You take a big exhale as you press down into that right palm. Let's lift through the hips, open the knees. You got heels together, toes apart. Good, inhale as you lower to release some of that tension. Big exhale as you press it up to lift. Good, big inhale as you lower. Big exhale, press it up to lift. I want you to keep the shoulders stacked, hips stacked right here, squeezing into the belly, squeezing into the outer glutes. You're here for 3. Beautiful, getting into that waistline for 2. You're gonna add that reach at the top in 1. Big exhale as you lift, press it up, just hold. Inhale as you reach that right arm high. Big exhale as you rotate the shoulders back to your mat. Inhale as you lower to close. Good, exhale as you press it up to lift. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, find your mat. Inhale, lower to close. Beautiful, you're here for 3. Squeezing into the glutes on that left side to lift through the hips. Squeezing into the glutes on that right side to open the knees. Beautiful, last one. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you reach that right arm out. Take a big exhale, that right hand finds your mat. Next time you reach that right arm, let's reach through that right leg. Good, exhale as you pull everything back in. Maybe you reach to the toes on that way out through the right. Maybe you flex that right foot as you pull it back in. Good, really holding that lift through that waistline on the left. You reach here for 2. You hold that reach in 1. Big exhale as you reach, just hold. Take a big inhale as you drop that left hip to your mat. You pull that right knee to that right elbow. Take a big exhale as you lift to reach everything up and out. Big inhale, everything pulls in and down. Good, squeezing into the belly, getting into the waistline. You're here for 3. Reaching through the fingertips and toes for 2. Good, you hold it high in 1. Big exhale as you reach to lift, just hold. Inhale as you tap that right foot down to your mat. Big exhale as you lift. Good, squeeze into the belly, lift through the hips. Last 2. Squeeze into the glutes to lift through the right. Last 1. Inhale as you send that right foot heavy to your mat. Option to step that left foot behind the right. Option to stay heavy through that left knee. Inhale as you rotate the shoulders, find your mat. You roll it back. Big exhale, pull it forward. Inhale, rotate to reach it up. Find your mat. Back side of your hand finds that ball. Exhale, pull it forward. Inhale, reach it up. Good, squeezing into the belly. You have that stagger through the feet. Last 1. Roll it back. Exhale, roll it forward. Reach it up. Just hold, just pulse. You're here for 4. Good, you breathe for 3. We're almost there. Oh my God, this is pissing me off. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale, drop the hips. Let's bend into the knees. Oh my God. That honestly made me want to cry. I think I contemplated my entire life during the last 30 seconds of that. So hot in here, I'm sweating. Oh my God. All right, you guys, I'm literally about to crash out. Whenever you're ready, meet me on that left forearm. Take a big inhale as you windmill that right arm up and over. Create some space on the left. You find some length on the right. Take a big exhale as you pop off that left forearm. Let's windmill the arm, step back side of your mat. Left arm comes up and over. Good, then we're just gonna inhale, windmill the arms all the way down to your mat. Let's drop the chest. Option to take that Pilates ball underneath the palms, opening up the chest, feeling that stretch to the triceps. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. All right, and then whenever you're ready, feel free to roll the chest back up. You can meet me facing the front side of your mat. Pilates ball can find the top side of your mat. You'll go ahead and grab those dumbbells, and then we're gonna get into some bridge work. Honestly, we are really in the glutes with this series, so I hope you guys like it. Little lower body sculpt for y'all. Okay. All right, so you're gonna have dumbbells, 1 to your left, 1 to your right whenever you're ready. And you'll meet me all the way down on your back again. Swing the feet out and around in front whenever you're ready. And then you can roll it down, meet me on your back. All right, so you can go ahead and reach down for those 3-pound dumbbells whenever you're ready. Take a big exhale as you curl the dumbbells up. You're gonna start with the elbows glued to your mat. Feet are about hip distance apart. Knees are gonna stay tracking in line with the toes. So big inhale through the nose, you pull that low belly up and in. Let's get heavy through the heels. Take a big exhale as you drive through the heels. Let's press through the palms, lift through the hips. Good, take a big inhale as you drop the hips, you drop the elbows. Big exhale as you press to lift, everything comes high. Big inhale as you lower to pull everything back in. Good, rowing the weights in as you tap the hips. Big exhale as you press to lift. Good, knees are tracking in line with the toes. You're finding that hip extension at the top. Feet are staying flat on your mat. You press to lift here for 2. Good, you hold it high in 1. Big exhale as you press to lift. Good, hold it here. Let's get heavy through that left heel. Take a big exhale as you march to the right. Take a big inhale as you row the weights in. Let's drop the hips, tap that right heel. Good, big exhale as you march to press. Big inhale as you row to tap. Exhale, march to press. You're driving through the left to march to the right, squeezing it into the belly, keeping that right foot flexed. Let's flex the toes back to the face for 3. Good, you press it up to march for 2. We're gonna hold it high in 1. Big exhale as you press it up to march, just hold. Take a big inhale as you tap that right heel. You bend into the elbows, find that skull crusher. Big exhale as you lift to reach. Inhale, reach that right leg forward, that left arm back. Big exhale, pull it back through center. Inhale as you bend to tap. Exhale, lift to reach. Inhale, reach it out. Big exhale, pull it in. Inhale, bend to tap. Exhale, march to reach. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it in. Good, you're only here for 2. Squeezing into the belly, squeezing into the glutes. Last one. Inhale as you bend to tap. Big exhale as you march to reach, just hold. Inhale as you bend to tap. Big exhale, march to reach. Good, squeezing into the belly, squeezing into the glutes. You're here for 2. You hold it high in 1. Exhale as you march to reach, just hold. Take a big inhale as you row that right elbow into your mat. You lift through that left heel. Big exhale as you press to lower. Inhale as you row to lift. Good, squeezing into the belly. You're working in opposition. Good, last 2. You keep that left heel high in 1. Exhale as you lift to row it in, just hold. Inhale as you press to the right. Exhale as you row. Good, inhale as you press. Exhale as you row. You're up on the ball of the foot on the left. Get that right knee stacked over that hip. Last 2. You breathe through it. Last 1. Exhale as you press, just hold. Let's drop that left heel to your mat. Just pulse. You're up and down an inch for 4. Good, really finding some activation on the left. Last 3. Good, you're almost there. Let's finish. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale as you roll the hips back to your mat. My pulse was honestly so pathetic. Let's send that right foot heavy, ditch the weights. Left ankle finds that right knee. Oh my gosh, my glutes are toast. Big exhale as you hug the right knee into the chest. Let's feel that figure 4 on the left. Option to take some ankle circles on the right here. Ooh, let's breathe into it, team. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. I know that was not easy. Thank you for sticking with me. We're gonna go ahead and bring that over to the right side whenever you're ready. So be heavy through both the feet. Reach down for those 3-pound dumbbells. Big exhale as you curl them up. You'll keep the elbows glued to your mat to start. Palms can stay facing that midline. And then you'll take a big inhale through the nose as you relax those shoulders back and down. Let's get heavy through the heels. Pull your low belly up and in. Take a big exhale as you drive through the heels. You press through the palms, everything comes up. Take a big inhale as you tap the hips, you row the weights in. Good, exhale as you press to lift. Big inhale as you tap to row. Good, squeezing into the belly, squeezing into the glutes. Let's protect that low back. Keep the knees tracking in line with the toes. Good, let's challenge the inner thighs. You're here for 2. You hold it high in 1. Exhale as you press to lift, just hold. Let's take a big inhale. You stay heavy through the right this time. Let's march to the left. Good, you're gonna row the weights in, tap the hips as you tap that left heel. Big exhale, everything presses up and out. Good, big inhale as you lower to tap. Big exhale as you press it up and out. Big inhale, lower to tap. Good, you're heavy through the right as you march to the left. Squeezing into the belly, hips stay level. Good, left ankle moving in line with that knee. Last 3. Good, you exhale, press to march for 2. We're gonna hold it high in 1. Big exhale as you press to march, just hold. Take a big inhale through the nose as you bend through the elbows, tap that left heel to your mat. Big exhale as you lift to march. Inhale as you reach that left leg forward, that right arm reaches back. Big exhale, pull it back through center. Inhale, bend through the elbows to tap that left heel. Exhale as you reach to march. Inhale, reach everything out. Big exhale, pull everything in. Good, inhale, bend to tap. So you're heavy through the right, hips are up and off your mat. Taking what you need, leaving what you don't. Squeeze into the belly to keep the hips level. Last 2. Good, you're gonna reach it out here for 1. Inhale as you reach it out. Big exhale as you pull it in. Just find that bend to tap. Exhale as you reach to march. Good, inhale as you bend to tap. Exhale, reach to march. Good, stay heavy through the right. Last 3. Squeeze into the belly. Last 2. Beautiful. Last 1. Exhale as you march to reach, just hold. Take a big exhale as you lift through that right heel. You drop the left elbow. Take a big inhale as you press through the left. You lower through the right. Good. Row through the left, lift through the right, press through the left, lower through the right. You're here for 3. Good. Activating that right side for 2. You hold it high in 1. Exhale, lift through that right heel. Just hold. Just press through the left. Inhale, tap that left elbow. Big exhale as you press. Beautiful. You're here for 2. Squeezing into the glutes for 1. Exhale as you press, just hold. Let's drop that right heel, just pulse. You're up and down an inch for 4. Good, still flexing through the left, heavy through the right, last 3. Squeezing into the belly for 2. You breathe here, last 1. Inhale as you drop the hips. Let's send that left foot heavy, ditch the weights. All right, you guys, you are out of the glutes. Take that right ankle across that left knee. Exhale as you hug that left knee into the chest. Let's feel that stretch on the right. Big inhale through the nose. Good, big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Whenever you're ready, just send both feet flat to your mat. Go ahead and ditch those ankle weights if you have them on right here. And then we can cactus the arms, bring them out for that goal post. Elbows come out nice and wide, palms face up nice and high. And then you'll inhale, drop the knees over to the right. Let's take that gaze to the left. Take a big exhale as you bring it back through center. Knees will be up and over to the left. Gaze will be over to the right. All right, one more time to the right, one more time to the left. Beautiful, last time to the left, gaze to the right. Then you can bring it back through center whenever you're ready. Take a big inhale through the nose as you reach those legs out, get long and strong. Toes are gonna reach that top side of your mat. Arms go up and overhead, biceps find the ears. Let's reach the fingertips back. Let's reach the fingertips back as you reach the toes forward. Good, starting to fill up the lungs. You feel that stretch to the belly. Take a big exhale through the mouth as you start to hug the knees into the chest. Let's create that tight little ball. Pull the forehead all the way up to the knees, round through the spine. Good, then you'll hold that left knee into the chest. Let's reach that right leg out, send your head back heavy. You'll start to create some hip circles over on the left, just picking a direction, any direction right here. Good, then go ahead and switch that direction. You'll stay on that left side, just move in opposition. Then we'll come into that supine twist. Let's take that left knee over to the right, gaze and reach over to the left. Good, feeling that release to that low back. You'll take a big exhale back through center. Let's stamp that left heel high. Option to grab behind that left knee, left quad. Let's flex the toes back to the face. Feel that stretch to that left hammy. Good, then you can bend into that right knee, send that right foot flat to your mat. Let's take that left ankle across that right knee. Take a big exhale as you hug that right knee into the chest. Let's feel that stretch on the left. Option to take those ankle circles on the right, just picking a direction, any direction. Option to change that direction if you haven't already. And then you'll hold that right knee in. Let's reach to the left. Take those hip circles on the right. Good option to change that direction whenever you're ready. Staying on that right side. Again, just moving in opposition. Good, then we'll take that right knee over to the left. Gaze and reach over to the right. Come into that supine twist. Feel that release to that low back. Good, big exhale as you bring it back through center. You're gonna stamp that right heel high. Option to grab behind that right knee, behind that right quad. Flex the toes back to the face. Good, again, finding that hamstring stretch on the right. And send that left foot to your mat. Take that right ankle across that left knee. Exhale that left knee into the chest for that figure 4. Feel that stretch on the right. Let's take some ankle circles on the left. An option to change that direction with that ankle circle. All right, we'll hug the knees into the chest one last time. Let's go ahead and pull the forehead all the way up to the knees. Again, you create that tight little ball. And then you'll reach the arms between the inner thighs. Hands are gonna find the outsides of the feet. You open the knees and feet nice and wide to find that happy baby. Send your head back heavy. We'll rock it side to side. Massage that low back. Way to get after it, you guys. That routine was not easy. Seriously, no joke. Like upper body and lower body. That was the definition of full body sculpt. You'll take the heels together, knees apart, dropping the heels down into that butterfly position. Before sending the heels heavy to your mat, you'll open up through the hips. Let's place that left hand back to your heart, that right hand back to your belly whenever you're ready. Take a big inhale through the nose as you float those eyes shut. Big exhale through the mouth. as you come back to that intention, whatever that was for you today. We'll thank ourselves for showing up. Thank our bodies for putting in the work. We'll close today's practice with one last breath. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Good. Whenever you're ready, start to flip those eyes back open. Take any additional stretches if you like. That is all I have for you, team. Let's go ahead and roll it up. You can meet me seated on your mat. I can't believe it's already day 9. We're already in like that final 4 of the challenge. So I hope you guys are finishing strong. Take whatever you need. Again, leave what you don't. Props will always be optional. So if you have to ditch them halfway, if you have to ditch them at the beginning, again, whatever works best for you. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I wear like a little Skims Nike set today. I think I might have to size down because the leggings are shifting on me just slightly, but I really do love the material. And it reminds me of like running and like being in track and like running for college. But it just reminds me of like being a collegiate. But it just reminds me of like running in college and in high school and like wearing Nike all the time. Like I feel like when I moved to Arizona, I stopped wearing Nike and I just feel like it's making its comeback. So, but seriously, thank you guys so much for pressing play on this video. It means so much to me. I will see you guys on day 9. Love ya. Bye.
Miss Margella, man. Miss Margella, girl. Jumping in front of the car, drive too fast, don't even know what it's worth. I got plenty of niggas that could be a star. They just gotta put